Today I want to show you some of the AI rendering capability in Figurement. So you've probably learned that many AI generation tools will allow you to sketch and then tell the AI to render realistically. Well, in Figurement, of course, you can do the same. You can work from sketches, you can sketch in the application or bring them in, and we'll render it realistically. And depending on your level of proficiency as an artist, you can get a bad result or pretty good results. Now, of course, you can sketch and vary and change everything you expect from an AI image manipulation program. That's default. But the one thing that distinguishes us from everything else out there is that we can work from true colors and true materials. So here we have color colors. Let me choose a couple of them. They carry much more information than simply the hex value or the RGB values. Well, they also carry color information, but it's in a much wider gamut space, so it's actually accurate. And when I then ask the AI to combine this with my rendering, combine colors, then you actually get a result that is based on true color colors, not just random RGB values, and apply it to the shoe. Of course, you can control which part by annotating or marking out what you need to do. The other thing that it distinguishes us from every other AI rendering tool out there is that we can base the choices and the renderings on real-life material. So a lot of companies, of course, have a huge material library of scanned materials where we know for a fact there's a vendor, there's a lot of metadata associated with them. Well, you can just pull that information into the canvas, and then you can ask the AI to apply material. And again, we could have chosen to do something specific where we want to target where this particular material is applied. But what you see here is that it applies an actual material that came from scanned data, goes beyond just the base color or the base color information, RGB values. This is the actual material applied. So in this way, you can actually get the benefit of the huge material library or color library already created and generate and work in AI and in 2D. Now, sometimes 3D is a benefit to work with. And in this particular case, I've sketched up a shoe. I asked Figurement to do a color painting kind of inspirational mode because I wanted to find the right colors and the feel for it. Then I asked Figurement to do a more realistic rendering of it. And then I utilized this new function, which can take a 2D image and generate 3D from it. Now, if you see any application out there that says they can do 2D to 3D, they are using either Trellis 2 from Microsoft or Hunyuan 3D from Tencent. Especially if you see it generating quads or splitting parts, this is the model that everybody is using. It's state of the art. And of course, we are continually improving and integrating state of the art models into Figurement so that they are available. Now, I have a 3D model here. And of course, you can either get it from 3D or you can import any of the 60 plus CAD formats we support so that you can start with a generated model and then you can exchange the CAD model. We do the import seamlessly. And with a proper 3D model, of course, you can then again go ahead and say, hey, I want to see it with this particular purple fabric, or I want to go ahead and exchange some of the colors. Now, it takes effort to create something that looks great, even with 3D there and proper materials. So we also have this capability of just generating a product photo. So now we're going back into AI, asking the AI to do the most realistic shot it can, given the information we gave it. But we can also go ahead and say, hey, what if I wanted to do a lifestyle shot with this shoe? So do a lifestyle shot with this shoe. Great. Then we have a lifestyle shot of the shoe. In this way, you can work fluently across 2D, AI, manipulation, true colors, true materials, and then into 3D and back into 2D and working on this. Everything on a platform that is fully collaborative. Everybody can get access, see what everybody's doing at the same time. We believe this is the Figurement way.